Yo. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm over here dealing with fucking take profits, retarded ass. God, dude. Fucking, cocksuckers disabled all my accounts for an accident on Friday where I, entered and exited a trade within a couple seconds. It's a fucking joke, man. Genuinely a fucking joke. Fucking rats. Fucking rats. Anyway, good morning, everybody. It's not a great way to start the morning. Bro, look at this shit. Friday, right? Look at this shit, yo. This is the trade in question. You can't trade, big news, right? I clearly recognized it was an accident. I was in it for 5 seconds. And they disabled my account. They did. The funny thing is, they let me trade Friday when we had until 1 p.m. close. They let me trade yesterday, and they disabled this morning after I took a payout. Fucking rats. A fucking rat. Anyway, let's get it, you guys. God, that pissed me off so bad, bro. That pissed me off bad, bro. Fucking pieces of shit. Alright, let's get it. Everybody see clear? Everybody here clear? Everybody's good to go? It's all good, man. I'll run it back up, but, bro, it's just fucking... man. People like that are just scummy. Scummy. I hate it. Hate it. Side note, can everybody, see clear and hear clear? Everybody's good to go? I want to pop out this chat so I can see everything. Yeah, it was take profit. They disabled it because I entered a trade on Friday at 8:30 a.m. 8:30:20. It was like 20 seconds into 8:30, which clearly was an accident. I exited immediately after. Didn't even make any money, nothing like that. I'm pretty sure they have a couple second rule too. They're just being cocksuckers, but it is what it is. Give me 1 second, guys. We'll get this thing rocking. It is what it is, at the end of the day. I'm definitely gonna drag them for that though. That's the only issue I've really had. So they're definitely not gonna I'm not gonna let that one slide too easy. Fucking pieces of shit. Side note, everybody see clear? Everybody hear clear? Everybody's good to go? Awesome. Cool. Alrighty, you guys. Let's lock in. Today is Tuesday. I wouldn't say today's a real eventful day. But, sometimes those little ugly ducklings blossom to be something pretty. So, we're here. We're here. Weekly chart hasn't really changed much from yesterday when we looked at it. NQ is retesting those previous all-time highs, which is absolutely massive, of course. That's going to translate to that level over there at 22,800 that we were trading from previously. Before we get into NQ and ES, let's get into SPY and QQQ real quick. Big levels pretty much remain the same that we covered on Sunday. Massive demand here on SPY. 618, 619. That's that previous resistance, which we held yesterday as support. So going into today's session, it's going to be fairly simple, right? It's going to be fairly simple. If we're above this, it's going to be a tough bargain for shorts, right? If we're above the 617, 618, this chart does look like it went higher, right? We get above the 622. We could probably see those all-time highs again. So focus today is going to be that previous month's high, 618, 619. Get above that 622. We could look for that long position back into 626. Ultimately, that 626 is still that all-time high pivot. My top watch, though, is if we can flip here, right? If we can flip can break this demand, which we've held last week's session, previous all-time highs, and form that lower high here below that 622, and then get below that 618. That's the top short watch down into 615, ultimately back down into this 610, 613 area where we can look for a demand bounce off those previous all-time highs. So almighty level today, 618, 619. For above it, we can use it as a reference for longs back into all-time highs. If we lose it, that's our reference for a short down into that 615, 613 area. Side note, QQQ, much stronger here, right? That's very evident on this chart. All-time highs sitting at 557. There is a level here that I don't have marked, 544.70, which was that level from yesterday. Big levels here. We obviously have the all-time highs, 557. We have yesterday's low, 550. And then we have this 544.50. So the game plan today, right? If we're continuing to hold this 550 level, that's an area we can look for a demand bounce back into that 555. Now, let's say that we come down here today, knock on the door, hold, and then break. That is the top short watch for a move back down into this 544.60. As you guys can see, this 544.60 is absolutely massive. We've held this on multiple occasions previously, which pretty much ended up in an all-time high rip. So if we can get below 544.60, that would be the ultimate move back down to these all-time high resistance, which is now support at 545.37, where we could take a higher conviction demand bounce. So big levels in play today, going to be that 550, 544.60, and of course, those previous all-time highs. I mean, right now where we're currently trading, this does not move me at all to want to trade. So right now we're opening in a very bad area, but hopefully we can get moving either above that 555 or below. Okay, they just responded to me. Let's see what they said. Yeah, they just responded to me. They said, then they're trying to like gaslight me, saying, "I know you're frustrated." I'm not frustrated, you cocksucker. I could give a fuck. The thing I'm pissed about is why you didn't disable it on the spot, right? Why did you wait? Not Friday, not yesterday, but you wait until after I take a payout. Like I don't understand. Like, cool. If you have a hard rule, right? Specifically, they said right here, rules are rules. Okay, cocksucker, if rules are rules, why didn't you disable it immediately? That's my question. Right? Am I tripping for thinking that way? Give me 1 second, yo. They said I traded during news on Friday, which I didn't think I did. And maybe my copy trader was together because I never do. You know what I mean? I know the rules, bro. I'm not fucking retarded, right? Apparently, I entered a trade for like 5 seconds and then exited. Obviously, that was an accident, right? I don't remember it, but obviously it was an accident. It was like 5 seconds. But my question is, why did you let me trade on Friday? Why did you let me trade yesterday? And why did you disable it today after I took a payout? That's my main question. Anyway, let's keep it pushing here, guys. NQ. What are we watching today? Number one, major demand, 22,775, which was the level we bounced from yesterday. Here we are pre-market, holding that structure that we broke yesterday at 22,900. So NQ today, I mean, you guys are looking at the same chart I am. I swear there was a 10-second leeway as well. Can anybody check for me? If so, I'm going to drag these motherfuckers through the mud. I swear there was a rule like that as well. Someone find out. Whoever finds out, you will be rewarded. I don't have time to look at it right now. See if somebody can find it. NQ today. 22,900. That's my first focus here. Then obviously this 22,775 with the major supply being up there at 23,000. To be honest with you, this chart does not move me at the moment, right? We're kind of just trading within yesterday's range. Overnight action was pretty dead. So big levels I want to focus on today, 23,000, 22,775. We can either get above that 23,000 and squeeze back into all-time highs, or we can get below that 22,775 and get that continuation lower into that 22,600 area. Now, a higher risk watch would be obviously a pullback, break, reclaim for a long off that 22,900, or pullback, hold below that 22,900 back into 22,800. That's a 100-point move regardless, so that definitely would be a nice setup. But this NQ chart just doesn't fascinate me right now. ES, I mean, I would consider this a fairly bullish chart still, right? We're still holding this structure here. Yesterday we seen a little bit of weakness, but ultimately we still held that demand down here at 6250. Kind of forming a little flag, if you will. A little flag here. Again, this is a chart that doesn't really fascinate me at all. But big levels, 6250, 6300. We get back above 6300. That should get us a nice upside movement back into all-time highs. We get below that 6250. That should trigger a move back down into that 6180. These charts really just don't, they don't look too exciting for me today. YM, same thing. I mean, it just doesn't, if anything, YM looks pretty bearish to me. We have that double top, failure to go higher, broke that structure, right? Broke that structure. So now we have obviously our double top, failure to go higher. We have that lower high, swept that previous low. We have a new lower low. Now we have a lower high here. If we break this low, this chart is now in a downtrend here on the hourly. So if anything, I'm definitely open to shorting YM if we can maintain below this 44,700. If we break that low from yesterday, 44,445, that should get us some more downside. But yeah, I would say this chart looks really good for shorts as long as we're below that 44,700. Looks very good. You can even argue that this is a perfect bear flag. So if we need some downside action today, the market gets weak, please focus on YM. This looks very good. We got that obviously double top, failure to go higher, broke that structure, broke that massive demand. We're holding below it. Yeah, this chart looks good. This chart looks very good. Yeah, wow. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Yeah, we'll keep a close eye onto this today. RTY right now is retesting that demand. This is an absolute massive level, 2210. So if we could pull back and hold that again, that would definitely be my top watch for a long position. Outside of that, I really don't love much unless we get super weak and break that 2175. That would trigger a downside back into that 2150, and these lows here at 2100. I just don't love anything on these charts, I'm going to be honest. Maybe it's because right now we're just consolidating, but if we get moving, sure, it'll probably be a different scenario. But right now, I really don't love anything. I truly don't. Gold, I do like this. We're starting to work out that inverted head and shoulders we spoke about on Sunday. We got the head, left shoulder head, working on that right shoulder. If we can break that neckline up here, or even, you know, that 3350, I think this can really get parabolic in terms of upside. So gold's definitely going to be a focus today. I mean, even looks like we have another inverted head and shoulders right here, to be honest, too. So big level I want to focus on today is that neckline here at 3355. If we can get above that 33.55, that should get us a nice squeeze back into 33.70, back into that 3400s. I would say it looks very good today. It's the upside. Downside, that level remains supreme here, which is 33.10. Watch that for either a pullback, or if we get back below that, look for that short back down to 32.50. Right now, everything's just consolidating pretty much. So, yeah. Yeah, whatever it is. I'm just pissed the way they handled it. Some weird fuckers because of that. It's whatever, though. Anyway, top individual names I'm watching today. Amazon still number 1 on the list. Massive level here at 225. If we can get that break and hold above it, that's my top watch for a long position. Back into that 228. Higher risk approach is watching that pullback into demand at 217, 218 for a demand bounce. Tesla, major gap down yesterday, sitting in this demand here. I mean, we probably could get value from this, but this is a kind of like a wait and see type deal. You know, considering we're still holding that demand and got that massive gap fill above. Outside of that, like I said, I just don't really love anything. Microsoft's obviously still in the cards. I love this. I take that back. 500 level. If we can get above that 500 on Microsoft, this is the top long watch. I think we can get at least a $5 to $10 squeeze out of this. That 500 level, same watch from Sunday. BA 219 levels in play. Netflix kind of the same. I do like this. I don't love it, but I do like it. Meta 728 being the top of the base, 712 being the bottom of the base. So if we can get some good market participation and this either gets strong or weak, a break of this base should get us some nice value, either upside or downside. 728 being the upside level, 712 being the downside level. Outside of that, I would say it looks like a pretty dull day, you know. A pretty, oh, my bad. Why didn't you tell me, guys, I wasn't zoomed in? What the hell? Sorry, guys. Y'all over here squinting. Probably need new glasses after into this live. Alright, you guys, we got a couple moments here. If anybody has anything they want me to check out, I'll be more than happy to check it out. Let's see what we got here. See what we got here. See what we got here. Like I said, like, bro, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Like I promise you, I'm not tripping about it. I'm just tripping about the way they handle it. Like I could give a fuck about the accounts, could give a fuck about the money. I genuinely don't care, right? I care about the way they handled it. That's it. Why didn't you disable it Friday? Why did you disable it Monday? Why do you disable it after I get a payout? Pretty funny. I mean, they're great, right? They're great, but how they handle that is not great. That's how I feel. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Like from my point of view, right? I understand how trading works. Accidents happen. So if you say, for example, you see that someone entered and exited trade within 5 seconds. Obviously, they didn't mean to do it, right? A trade that's underneath like 5 seconds has to be an accident, right? There's no reason that you're in a trade for less than 5 seconds. You know what I mean? There's no reason, in my opinion, right? Unless it's a fucking algorithm. But dude, 5 seconds, like, if you take a look at how fast that is, like, bro, like, am I tripping or am I tripping? I don't know. Like, look how fast 5 seconds is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, bro, like, it's fucking retarded. Yeah, it's very convenient. Here, I'm gonna show you guys something as well. This is why I'm pissed off, right? It's very convenient. They do that to me after this. Very convenient. This was yesterday. Very convenient that they disabled those same accounts that I got this payout from. This was yesterday, by the way. 707. Withdrew 15K. Very next day, they're disabled for something I did on Friday. Like, what? Why didn't y'all disable them yesterday after I traded all day with them? Like, yeah, bro, it's a complete... Whatever. Keep it pushing. Are we trading on Zoom or Kick? We might do a little bit later session on Kick, but I'm trading off Zoom off Open. We'll fire up the Kick after because I do need to get time here. I have to stream for fucking 24 more hours. Edgar, I can see your name, everybody who subscribed, and I'll send it to you. I should have them tomorrow, end of day today, something like that. All right, let's check out these tickers. What do y'all got for me? Oil. Yeah, it's back in that massive range. I have no interest here. We were very close to breaking out, but now we're kind of just smack dead in the middle of it. Unfortunately. Alright, I'll check out one more, then I gotta go. Uber. Wow. This looks pretty good. I mean, it did look good. Now it's kind of gone, but... Yeah, that was a nice trade there. Wow. Perfect break and retest. That was a beautiful trade. It's kind of gone now, but that was nice. But alright, you guys. I'm going to eat some breakfast and figure this shit out. I will see you guys in about 30 minutes on Zoom. You guys know the vibes, man. Be sure you guys drop a follow on Kick. I'm going to start up another live on Kick here in a little bit. And yeah, man. Maybe I'll start doing some other stuff on Kick. Maybe like an IRL or something with the garden. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea or not? Let me see. What do you guys think? Do some more stuff with IRL or something. Going out there chasing the chickens around with my chicken hat on. Bro, does anybody else drink coffee and get like hot as shit? Freaking sweating. Alright, you guys. I gotta eat my breakfast. Get ready for market open. Hope you guys have a great day today. See majority of you guys here in a little bit. And yeah, man. Peace, everybody.